to dwell on that shit.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna play this, and then I gotta. My kid's trying to get a hold of me, so hold on.
Trying to get a hold of you.
And told him that he was happy for him and he wanted it to work. So he actually called up and talked to him. So James Gunn has said he's never talked to Zack Snyder, and that isn't true. He actually did call him up that day and
What?
congratulate him. So again, we catch James Gunn lying about stuff.
How do you know this?
It's
How
interesting.
how
There's a
does he
quote here,
know?
and this is
What?
stuff where
Wait,
it
pause,
goes
pause,
on
pause.
to
Pause.
talk about
What
some of the
fuck?
He can't
DC
pause.
stuff.
He had to go take care of the kid.
He said Snyder
But
is
that's
not the
such a
sort of
huge
filmmaker
thing.
who's
Well,
feted
we're
at film
winding. Calm
festivals or
down.
even the
It's
sort
okay,
whose
RJ. Breathe.
movies
Breathe,
sparkle
little
at the
brother.
box office on the 4th of July weekend. His operatic, bombastic pictures are blunt instruments, not precision, clockwork devices, which is part of what makes them so contentious. But boy, do they have their fans. An army of them who have at times weaponized social media in his defense in ways that have been known to cow, even harden studio executives, specifically the ones at Warner Brothers, who in 2020, 3 years after Justice League tanked at the box office, capitulated to fan demand and gave Snyder $80
Whoa, it
million
didn't
to
tank.
reshape his own director's cut.
It
I
wasn't
never
great,
look
but it
at
did
it
not
as the
tank.
job. Oh, I'm the architect of DC. I need to create entertainment for DC that sells toys, that is for the masses and fun for everyone. He says of his Warner Brothers years, I didn't care about that. I liked Batman. I liked Superman. I wanted to make something cool. You picked the wrong guy if you wanted a product. And the guy Netflix picked to make a sci-fi epic fantasy and what to expect. Judging from a visit on the set, he's molding a whole new world. One conspicuous.
I almost started singing, RJ. RJ, I almost started singing A Whole New World.
Yeah.
That's when it goes on to talk about his journey on making Rebel Moon and how everything has to be R-rated. That's when he talks about also the Lucasfilm stuff. And so there's going to be 2 versions of Rebel Moon, one that's PG.
Okay, sorry. What I miss?
Oh, you missed a lot.
you
You
missed
need to
a
rewind.
He's just. I heard him say something about like.
He said
James
that.
Gunn is
He
a
said
liar.
that. Yeah, he called James Gunn a liar, and he said that James Gunn said he never talked to Zack Snyder.
No,
Which
that's
is not true.
not true. Yeah,
Where?
Gunn
Where?
has
Show
actually
me.
said that.
Show the
And
receipts.
by the way, James Gunn posted on Threads that this was part of the conversation he had with Zack. Like, this is what he was talking about all those months ago, which we all knew. But
Yeah, Aaron is pretty much a psychopath. Like we know that.
No, wasn't he missing Skywalker in that black Superman suit? This motherfucker is this Aaron guy standing next to him in a different suit.
Well, yeah, you've got like a straitjacket, obviously.
That's crazy to me. Like Jesus.
Yeah, I have to
Well,
watch
and the thing is, I'm starting to understand this shit, Matt. I really am. Like a lot of the shit we've been talking about over the past months, I'm starting to understand it. In the end, it really is all a grift, and they don't care if they get proven wrong later on down the line, as long as they can milk you for that money right now or
Yeah.
get them views right now. They don't care. And like the shit people say, man, like James Gunn's a liar. Like it's just all such bullshit. It's such bullshit, bro.
I kind of want to just play him at like 5. I just want to skip to the part where like he talks about like that last quote. 'Cause, like, it's so
yeah,
fucking
can you if you
boring.
can I know he's 20 minutes in this, but real quick here. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello?
So yeah, my 4-year-old is like not wanting to. That's why I have to start kind of winding it down because she is getting antsy and doesn't want to watch her tablet. She wants to hang out with me. What do you want? You want to sit in my lap? Okay, but you gotta be quiet. Daddy's talking.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay.
I miss mine. I miss mine being 4. See, mine's 18 now with her own Instagram and her own TikTok, and she drives a sports car, and it scares the shit out of me. I want mine to be 4 again.
Yeah, well, this one is she'll just do whatever she wants anyway.
By the way, I found it. You can just skip to like 16 minutes.
16 minutes. Okay, good.
That I can start like get to the end. Just wind it down.
Yeah, because I have to. We've been on for 3 hours, and I gotta do the dad stuff. So
For now, he says
Right.
he's entirely focused on the new universe he's molding on a distant remote moon, where nobody wears spandex and flies without a spaceship. And he's busy expanding his own real-world Snyderverse that is his family. He became a grandfather last year. In the end, he says of his chaotic DC years, it could not have gone any other way. Notice that this paragraph here is the one that everyone's talking about, that he would only come back to do a Dark Knight Returns adaptation for DC. He says if his buddy Gunn called and invited him back to DC, he might consider doing a Dark Knight Returns adaptation. Under Gunn. He is not saying he is done. He still wants to tell his Justice League 2 and 3. And I want to talk about this. And notice that this stuff is not...
You know the best part of that? The best part of that, besides Skywalker having to cope, is that he literally just blew up his own argument from a few minutes ago where he said James Gunn was a liar. Zack Snyder would not consider James Gunn his friend if James Gunn was running around saying, I don't know what Zack's talking about. I didn't call that fucking guy. What the fuck's he talking about? Dude, see what I mean? These people can't even get their own fucking story straight in a 20-minute video.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, is they have to find a way to cope and keep selling it, right? Where it's just that whole notion of no, he says he didn't say he didn't want to do it, but like the only way he would come back is if he could do. No, it's like no, it's done. Please unplug yourself from, your copium machine, your CPAP. Copium,
like full drip, like as soon as they can push the button, they're pushing it, Maddie. Beep, like full drip, dude. Full more.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty. Okay, chill out. Okay. So anyway, yeah. Okay, so let's. Jeez, this guy, cope.
Not in quotes. Okay, the only time it's in quotes is at the end when he talks about Star Wars. It's actually here in parentheses where it says, nah, I don't think so. He says those guys have a handle on their brand. Okay, let's talk about this here. Does this article say he is completely done with DC? Absolutely not. In fact, he even says in this article he would come back for Gunn if he was given the opportunity to do a true adaptation of The Dark Knight. What he didn't say is that
The Dark Knight Returns. Not The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Returns. Which he kind of already did in BVS. Parts of it.
Parts of it. The mech
so it's
suit,
like
the fight with Superman. Yeah.
All right.
He's done telling his Justice League movies. There's still 2 movies that he would like to do. He was just at this event. We talked about this before, just 6 months ago or so, where he talked about if they gave him the chance to come back and finish Justice League 2 and 3, he would do it in a heartbeat. And so would the actors. Okay, they all were there during this event.
The fuck out of here! He's so full of shit. You're lying, motherfucker. The fact that you have a cool hoodie does not make you cool. All right, I want his hoodie. I'm just saying.
That's like a cheap ass Walmart like Thundercats hoodie.
Oh,
I guarantee
so cool.
You can look at that. Look at the quality of the material from like the hood and the sewing.
Yeah,
it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
It's gonna fall apart. It's like
it's definitely not a Pip Boy for sure. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You've had that what, like 10 years? What?
Chris, relax. Their children are here.
She can't. No, she can't. She can't hear anything. I have headphones on. You guys, I'm trying to get her to keep quiet, but it's like,
no, this dude is so he's lying, and the actors would too. Bullshit. They've all moved on. They have moved on, and people will not admit it.
Well, okay? Ray Fisher hasn't moved on. Let's be real.
Okay, Ray Fisher's never going to move on, okay?
Ezra Miller's career is destroyed. Ben Affleck would rather go and direct. Henry Cavill has got his sweet 40K universe to play with.
Ray Porter can get voice acting anywhere because he's the GOAT.
Yeah, and Gal Gadot might have just ruined her own career. So
yeah, that's right.
With the whole whatever situation.
Yeah, we know. We're not going to talk about it.
I don't want to get too demonetized.